By the way, has Obama said a damn thing about our Marine? It's been held now for what, 2 months, 3 months in Mexico? It's all one way here, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? He's got his pen, he's got his phone. He's busy using his pen to sign edicts and using his phone to get golf dates and times. Not a damn thing. Meanwhile, Obama wants almost $4 billion. Yes, to deal with a problem he created. And you know what his spokesidiot said? Josh Not Earnest? Josh Not Earnest said, no, there will not be any offset. In other words, they're not going to cut $4 billion from any part of the almost $4 trillion budget to pay for this. Because if Obama's anything, he's consistent. He's a radical leftist who will spend us into hell. But they can't find any money, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere to cut. Nothing. And then I look at this. The Associated Press. My eyes almost popped out of my head. I almost looked like Nancy Pelosi there for a second. I was stunned. They reported by its own estimate, the federal government made about $100 billion in payments last year to people who may not have been entitled to receive them. Tax credits to families that didn't qualify, unemployment benefits to people who had jobs, medical payments for treatments that might not have been necessary. This is what I mean. These aren't just mistakes. These are people playing the system. And if citizens are going to play the system, you can be damn sure citizens from other countries are going to play the system too. Oh, no, they're better. No. Those are virtuous people. And congressional investigators say the figure could be much higher. And then they write this. The Obama administration has reduced the amount of improper payments since they peaked in 2010. Yes, because we all know what great managers they are over there. I can't get the website up. Well, we spent $670 million. I can't get it up. I can't get it working. And yet estimates from federal agencies show that some are wasting big money at a time when Congress is squeezing agency budgets and looking to save money. Nobody knows exactly how much taxpayer money is wasted through improper payments, but the federal government's own astounding estimate is more than $500 billion over the past 5 years. Now, says John Micah, Republican, Florida, those of us who pay taxes, which are most of you in my audience, does this not infuriate you? They're spending so much money, they're bankrupting the country, they're spending so much money, they're having to borrow an enormous amount of it. Look at all this waste, and they don't blink, they don't care. He goes to Congress, I need another $3.7 billion to handle this catastrophe that I created. Well, can you offset it with nothing else? No! What do you want me to do, take the food out of kids' mouths? No, you got over $100 billion in waste. And by the way, these are confessions. These federal agencies are required on their own to estimate the amount of improper payments they've made. So you can bet it's more than $100 billion. But don't worry, the AP says the amount has steadily dropped since 2010 when it peaked at $121 billion. Screw you, Associated Press, covering up for the government. Do you know how to be reporters? So there you go. We need another $3.7 billion. People are hungry. It's the humanitarian. We've got to act. You just remember what I said. The perspective here. We are spending money at such a fast rate, such a massive amount of money. Your kids and grandkids and kids yet born are going to pay a horrific price. They're going to pay for the profligate, unconscionable spending of politicians who will be dead and gone, and on behalf of citizens who will be dead and gone. And that burden is going to be on them. And it's going to be an impossible burden. Over $100 trillion in unfunded liabilities. And it will tear this society apart. Mark my words. And that's not what makes it important that I said it. I wish it weren't true. But that's what's going to happen. So every time they go, we need to do this for humanitarian reasons. Are you kidding me? The humanitarian thing would be to get the budget under control.